Hi everyone, it's the Dragon Critic aka Leo O'Brien, and today I'm going to be seeing the new movie with Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, and Antonio Banderas called Uncharted. I am intrigued to see the movie. Granted, my expectations have lowered just a little bit because of the reviews, but I'm still going in optimistic to see it for myself. I actually knew someone that was telling me that they don't really care much about the plot, but they only want to see Uncharted because Tom Holland and they have a massive crush on Tom Holland. And I have to ask, why? If you don't care about a movie's plot, like example, you don't care about the plot of the movie, but you're only interested to see it just because you love the actor in it. I mean, who does that? I didn't say anything, but I'm intrigued to see the movie, curious about it. I'm going with my friend Tig, and I'm just gonna go in open-minded. Hi everyone, this is Tig. We're all here. So Tig, what do you expect from Uncharted to be like?
I say it'll be average at best. It's just the reviews aren't looking too well.
I think it'll at least be good, but I'm not expecting much. But we're about to go in, and we'll see you soon. Uncharted was released in 2022. It was directed by Ruben Fletcher and is based on the Uncharted video games by Naughty Dog. It tells the story of Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan, who embark on a quest to find the greatest treasure that has never been found. So, we just saw Uncharted, and So, Ty, what did you think of Uncharted? So, start off with the story. What did you think?
It was pretty meh. Very just like you were just following along, just not really interesting happened.
Yeah, I think the problem with the story, sadly, it's a bit of a letdown. Yeah, it's quite a disappointment because the marketing made it look fun. You know, made it look like a fun action film. I have no experience with the games. I've never played them. I don't know much about them. But I won't base them off because of the film. Like, I wouldn't expect them to be similar to the movie. I think the storyline, it was a bit dull. It was quite boring. It wasn't really interesting. It's just like what you said. You're just following the characters along. You're just following this basic journey to find this quest. And it's not a very interesting film. It's not very interesting. Sadly, it's similar to how I feel about Alien Agent, where I love Emma Lahana in the movie, but I don't like the movie itself. Sadly, Uncharted falls in the same category, where I love Tom Holland, I love Mark Wahlberg, and I love Antonio Banderas in the movie. Granted, I don't really like the characters they play. I'm just saying I love their performance. Sadly, the movie itself, it just didn't impress me. Like, you've played the video games, haven't you?
I started the first one like last week, and yeah, the game is good enough, but yeah, like Mark Wahlberg is actually playing what is supposed to be like. I think the Uncharted games take place further in the future than when the movie takes place.
Yeah, but it's like an origin story, isn't it?
Yeah, but Sully's supposed to be like an old man, like grey hair, really fat.
And Tom Holland's meant to be like people are saying Tom Holland's too young to be Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
I think the storyline, I never played the game, so I can't judge the game, but I feel disappointed by the movie. Yeah. The action, though, thankfully there's a few things that I would say make it above average. The action scenes were good. The action scenes were fun. The music was pretty good. Yeah. Visually, the movie did look very nice. The CGI, though, was quite shocking. Yeah. It looked really rubbery. Like, it looked so
cartoony, like nearly like rubber hose animation. Just like 30s, like, oh hey, just like flopping.
And this is modern. This is modern. This is like, we're in the new day and age of technology. Because this is quite shocking.
Animation like that, it looks like the animation of that quality would have been accepted back in like 2001. Like, that's what Harry Potter looked like when the troll. Yeah. He gets on the troll and he's flopping all over the place. But that was nearly 20 years ago, and somehow it literally looks the same. Still floppy, still poor quality.
That's just shocking because like it should look good.
Even just basic CGI, like the guy just jumping, he just jumps and then he just falls like really fast instead of jumping like normally. It's just
especially in the beginning, some of the CGI looked really
especially in the plane scene when he's like hopping to the thing, he's just like flopping all over the place.
No, I agree. I think the effects for the most part were fine, but when it came to the CGI, it was quite shocking. Yeah. The characters themselves, what did you think of the characters?
Well, Tom Holland's kind of played Nathan Drake normally, but there was obviously a lot less. If you played the games, like Nathan Drake has a lot of banter. Like he's like whenever he's about to die, he's just always cracking jokes. Like
I think the problem for me, Nathan Drake, Sully, the other characters, I just didn't care about them. They just weren't. There was no development. They were just there for the sake of being there. Yeah. The one character I liked was Antonio Banderas. I really liked him, and then I don't want to spoil it, but they do a bit of a plot twist. Now, if you've seen the movie, you might know what I'm talking about. I was like, what? That's crap. It's now starting to go downhill. Yeah. But I think the performances are good. It's a well-acted movie. I'm just saying the characters themselves aren't very good. The music, like I say, is pretty good. What did you think of the music?
Yeah, I liked it, and I liked that they did another like a redo of the Nathan Drake team.
I think for me, overall, I would say it's okay. It's worth at least 1 or 2 watches, but I can't say I think it's very good, and I'm quite let down. For me, I think there's enough things in it to prevent it from being a 5 out of 10. So I'm going to give Uncharted a 6 out of 10. What would you give it, Tyke?
Yeah, about a 6, because like 5 is a bit too harsh, but 6 is more reasonable.
So that was it for our review, and we hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next review, and until then, we'll see you guys next time. So, skadoosh and take care.
Bye.